Tee time alongside a couple of young bucks in Jordan Spieth and Daniel Berger. And earlier, Phil met the media to reflect on Kiawah.
It was a very special week. I don't know how to put it into words, and it's been a fun last couple of days. Flew home and saw Amy that night. We stayed up till 6 Eastern time in the morning and hung out all day and yesterday, and then flew out here. And I'm excited to play here because I've been playing well, and I want to try to carry that momentum into a tournament that I've enjoyed many times and fortunate to win a couple of times, and on a great golf course.
Awesome. With that, we will open it up to the media. We're going to get things started with Drew Davison. Drew, go ahead.
Yeah, Phil, you've kind of mentioned it, but why was it important for you to honor your commitment? I don't think anyone would have been shocked if you didn't show up this week after winning.
Never crossed my mind. I think that this is an incredible tournament, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to compete, especially now that I've had a bit of a breakthrough last week and played really well, and it's on a golf course that I've had some success too. So I also have a great pairing playing with Jordan Spieth and Daniel Berger. I mean, a really great pairing. So it's going to be a fun week, and I'm hoping to continue the same type of focus and performance as last week. And then I'll take the next 2 weeks off prior to the U.S. Open and try to spend some time at Torrey Pines as much as I can and put everything I can into that Open Championship.
Well, and then when you look at Colonial, it's kind of known as the shot maker's course, but when you got 360 in your back pocket, I mean, do you feel like you can overpower this course at different parts of it? Or you know what I'm saying?
I do. I would say no. I don't feel like I can overpower the golf course because of the penalty for being offline with the trees and so forth and the rough. But that's one of the reasons why I like the golf course, because iron play is so important, and that seems to be the strength of my game. So if I can get the ball in play and I don't have to hit a lot of drivers to get the ball in play, it allows me to hit approaches and make some birdies. And I think it's a reason why I've done well here in the past is because of my iron play.
And we'll go over to Adam Schwab with Golf Week.
Hey, Phil. I just want to talk a little bit about belief with you. You talked about how you still believe, but then you said you even didn't believe that you actually did it. How did you continue to have the confidence and belief in yourself? I feel like when you, after the round of Tampa, maybe that was close to your most dejected I've seen you in a long time. What were you able to turn around from there?
So, Adam, it's obviously been a struggle, as you know. I think a big thing for me and kind of getting things turned around has been the opportunity to play with a lot of good young players. And so just prior to Innisbrook, I had a chance to play with Rory McIlroy and Ricky Fowler at the Grove in Florida. I had a chance to play a lot of golf in the last year and a half with Charlie Hoffman and Xander Schauffele back in San Diego, and that's made a big difference for me. I remember a year ago to this day, almost to the day, where I was playing a few rounds at the Farms with Xander, and we played a match, and he went out and shot 64, and I'm like, wow, all right, he gave me a pretty good beating, and I wanted to, so let's do this again. So a few days later, we went and played again. He shot 63. I'm like, wow, okay, let me try one more time. So we go out next time, and he shoots 62, and on the 16th hole, a 220-yard par 3, I had to press, and I hit one 4 feet, and he makes a hole in one. And I went back and talked to Amy, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to beat this guy. I mean, he's probably playing the best of any player in the world right now. And then he came to Colonial the following week and almost won here last year. But seeing that and seeing the way that he played with this calm and didn't try to overpower every hole, but would try to overpower the holes that he should, and then keep the ball in play and get the ball on the ground and hit his iron shots pin high and be solid from inside 15 feet. I saw what it looked like to play at the highest level and so forth. Well, just prior to Innisbrook, I started shooting those same scores at the same course, and I felt like I should be able to compete, and then I went to Innisbrook and missed the cut, and I didn't shoot the scores, and I didn't execute on tour the way I had been at home. And so I still had a barrier to break through, and that's why I was so frustrated, is that I wasn't bringing my best out when I knew I could. And I had a glimpse there, obviously, at Charlotte in one round, but I wasn't able to sustain it. And then to hold it together and play some really good golf over 72 holes last week meant a lot, because I had seen the progress, but I hadn't seen the results. And so that's why I say I had a belief, but until you actually do it, it's tough to really, fully believe it.
The way that you were able to focus last week, does it bolster your confidence that the days of playing like an idiot at the U.S. Open are over?
No, after 35 years of that, it's just not going to go away. But what I do think is this: one of two things is going to happen. Either that's going to be my last win, and I'm going to have one of the most cherished victories of my career to look back on and cherish for a long time. Or I also may have kind of found a little something that helps me stay a little bit more present and helps me focus throughout the round a little bit longer, and maybe I can execute and play golf at the highest level for a nice extended period of time. Now, I don't know which one it's going to be, but either way, they're both positive.
Thank you.
Next, we have Bernie McGuire with the Daily Record.
Phil, congratulations on your win on Sunday. Well done.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a question? A lot of the younger golfers and players coming up in the game look upon you as an inspiration, but you see yourself probably as an inspiration to players your own age. And the reason I ask you that is that there's an English golfer named Richard Bland who won the British Masters, as you know, last week. Looking forward to shaking your hands at Torrey Pines in a couple of weeks' time.
That's a pretty impressive win that he had, and to stay at it and work hard as long as he did, to have that breakthrough is it's an awesome feeling, and I'm really, really happy for him. It's a special moment. I get a lot of inspiration out of the young players too, because I see how talented they are, and it motivates me and inspires me too. And so I think there's places to find motivation and inspiration all over, and I really get a lot more out of playing with the young players, I think, than they get out of playing with me, because I get to see what I need to be able to do and continue to do, and what guys are playing the game in a different way. Like, they're coming at it with a different approach. I mean, Bryson's a great example, coming at it from a different approach and having a lot of success doing it. And I think it kind of opens my eyes to opportunities to continue to play well and play better.